Hey guys, Joe Burnich coming from Missoula, Montana, and what we're going to talk about today is the best general contractor websites. So let's get started right now. Okay, like I said, my name's Joe Burnich. If you don't know anything about me, if you've never seen any of my videos or my websites or anything that I have out there, then I'm the author of the Service Business Money Machine. It's all about service-based businesses, contractors, people that go out and do work on residential or commercial properties. That's basically who I deal with, service-based businesses. So as far as general contractors, we just did a website for a general contractor, and I want to show it to you guys in just a minute here. But real quick, I wanted to talk to you about, when people say what is the best website out there, usually they're talking about how cool it looks and like little features it has and stuff like that. But to me, the best means the websites that get the most phone calls and make you the most amount of money. Okay, when it comes down to it, that's what your website's really all about, and that's what this book is all about. It's about how to make your website actually convert. So if somebody lands on your website, what are you going to do to get them to either give you a call or like fill out a form and reach out to you? Okay, that's it. That's it. The rest of the stuff is just details. And I know it's fun to build a website and have all kinds of cool features and slide-ins and brag about your services and all that. And all that's very valid and that's good. But if it's not getting phone calls, then who cares? Okay, that's my opinion. So I like to mix both. I like to have the visual and I like to have the functional, the conversions. I want to get your website to get people to pick up the phone and call you. Okay, so that's what we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about, the best general contractor websites based on conversion. That's what I'm going to talk to you guys about today. All right, so let's check this out real quick. So here's one we just did. This is Devange Construction, and I want to point out a few things. It's a very clean and simple site, which is very important because you don't want to overwhelm people too fast when they get on. You do want to have service page for them so that when they want to see all the different things you do, they can easily find that. But you don't want to overwhelm them with all that stuff right up. You don't want 50 pictures, 50 services, your guarantee and all your certifications all there in the front. Okay, that's just too much. It's overwhelming. It's been proven to actually lower conversions, even if it looks beautiful, even if it looks amazing. Okay, you don't want to do that right off. You want to provide that information, but there's a few simple things you want to have that is going to actually get people to take action. And that's going to be number one, to have, some branding and let people know exactly what you do. It's pretty obvious that Devange Construction, that's their construction company. Some people will have a business name that doesn't explain what they do. Okay, like I saw one that was called Cloverleaf Services. Well, services, what is that? If they search around, they'll figure it out. But within 3 seconds, you want to be like, here's what I do and here's how you can get a hold of me. That's the key to the best possible website for your business. Okay, and we've done over 850 different websites specifically for construction and service-based businesses. So I feel like I know what I'm talking about, and I really want to impress upon you guys that if you want to stand head and shoulders above the competition, and if you want to have that edge that's going to get people to call you before they call your competitor, then this is how you do it. Okay. Second thing is, I mentioned you want, let them know how to get a hold of you. So at the top right of every single page, not just the home page, not just the contact us page, you want to have a nice, bold, big phone number with a call to action. So call us, call now for a free estimate, call now for a free bid, something along those lines. Not just the phone number, but also a call to action with the phone number will actually double the amount of people that actually call. That's been proven over and over. And so I see a lot of people with their trucks and they just got a phone number on there. If you put call now on your trucks, on the graphics of your trucks, instead of just the phone number, you can expect about double the amount of phone calls from those trucks and otherwise. So it's not just for websites, it's for any kind of marketing, billboards, magazine ads, newspaper ads, business cards, anything that you use to promote your services. Put a call to action plus your phone number and make the phone number front and center, top of everything on all of your marketing, okay? Because like I said, we're here to get phone calls. We want the best website possible. We want the most phone calls possible, okay? They go hand in hand. All right. Next thing you want to do is make sure that, since 50 to 70% of the people are going to be looking at your website on a smartphone, at least the first time, you want to make sure that, let's shrink this down to cell phone size, that you have a tap to call button. Okay, I see a lot of people with tiny little phone numbers at the top. Some of them don't even have phone numbers at the top. You have to go down to the bottom to find the phone number, okay? And that's okay to have your phone number down here too, but man, you got to have it at the top, and you got to have it in button form. People like to press buttons when they're on their phones, okay? They may or may not read this. Like 90% of people aren't going to read all this stuff. They're not going to look at all your pictures. They want to talk to somebody. Make it brain dead simple, guys. Okay? As a contractor, man, it is cutthroat competitive out there. The more simple you can make your website for people to contact you, the better chance you're going to win that job, or at least get the phone call. So you see on this one, we also put a phone number button down at the bottom. So we got it at the top of every page, and then also, look, even when I scroll, that orange phone number button right here is always at the bottom. That's super important, okay? So in addition to that kind of stuff, you always want to make sure you have an About Us. The About Us is actually the second most visited page on any website out there, so make sure you have that. Another thing is, like I said, you want to showcase your services. I like to do it in a drop down, okay? If you, like I said, you don't want to overwhelm people with too many things, so don't put all your services all at once. This nice like cinematic slideshow here, this slowly introduces services to people if that's something, if they want to just view everything you have to offer, but most likely they're there to find something specific. And both for SEO, Google ranking reasons, and for usability for the user, and for trust, you want to make sure that you don't overwhelm. You simplify and put things out there in a very subtle way. All right. And then of course you can go down and have your content talk, then you have your services as you scroll down, one more call to action. And then of course you want to have testimonials. You want to have client reviews. Okay, you can get them from your Google page, your Yelp page, or if people just give those reviews to you, put them on your website, okay? And I've got other videos where I talk about how to get reviews, and we have a program called the Easy 5-Star. And reviews are just so important. I mean, how many times have you gone to Amazon to read reviews before you made a purchase? People are doing the same thing before they even pick up the phone to call you, okay? And then of course you want to connect with all your social stuff, the big ones: Google, Facebook, Yelp. Maybe you're with Angie's List, maybe you're with Home Advisor. It just depends who you use. You want to make sure you connect all that stuff on your website, okay? So in a nutshell, that is the very best general contractor website that you're going to find. Okay, and like I said, we've been doing this so long, and this is not just based on my theory or books I've read or courses I've taken. It's based on my experience, and I put it all into this book for you guys. So I want to make sure that you guys get a copy of this book. I'm actually giving it away for free. I'll pay for the printing. You pay for the shipping. Okay, so it's $6.97, and we'll ship this thing out to you. And it's 150 pages. It's all about Google. It's all about the best way to build your website. So even if you're not doing your own website, if you're working with a web designer, you can intelligently tell your web designer what elements to have on there, because not all web designers are into conversion. They're just into looks. Okay, they're in the way the website looks. But we want looks plus conversions. It's so important. Okay, so I hope that makes sense, guys. And what I want to do real quick is I'll put a link for the book down at the bottom. I'll put a link at the end. But also, if you just want to give us a call, or if you want to set up an appointment and talk to us and have us go through your current website, your current marketing, we'll do a free 30-minute consultation. Okay, so just if you want to do that, call 406-493-1881. I'll put the phone number at the end of this as well. And I'd love it if you subscribe to my YouTube, because this is the first of 30 videos that I'm making specifically for general contractors. Okay, so once again, my name is Joe Burnich. The website is generalcontractorwebsites.net. I'll put a link down below the video as well. Check it out. And I hope you subscribe and listen to the rest of the videos, because I got a lot of cool stuff for you guys. Thanks a lot.